Retrace your footsteps back into Linlithgow, and worth a visit is the Linlithgow Story at Annette House. It's an excellent museum which brings to life the story of the town's connections with the Stuart kings and shows some of the history of the town's many trades of former times. The terraced garden to the rear of the museum features a statue of Mary Queen of Scots and also provides a relaxing respite and offers some fine views of Linlithgow, which has one of only 2 royal parks in Scotland, the Peel. It surrounds the earliest surviving royal palace in Scotland, Linlithgow Palace. It originally dated from the 12th century and rebuilt after a fire in 1424 for the Stuart monarch James I. The adjoining St Michael's Parish Church was built a year or so after the fire. The General Assembly met here and the University of Edinburgh lectured here, safely away from the plague that was devastating the capital in the mid-17th century. The Scottish Parliament met at the palace at this time also. The church's aluminium crown, a well-known landmark feature, was added in 1964 to replace an earlier stone crown, similar to that of St Giles, lost more than a century earlier. The road to the palace passes through a gateway built by James V, who was born here in 1512, displaying his 4 orders of chivalry, those of the Golden Fleece, the Thistle, the Garter, and the French Order of St Michael. His daughter, Mary Queen of Scots, was also born here 30 years later. During her son's minority, the Regent Murray was shot in the town in 1570 and died from his wounds, the first ever recorded assassination by firearm. The last monarch to stay at the palace was Charles I in 1633. This was a favoured Stuart residence, and indeed the last Stuart to visit was bonny Prince Charlie and his Jacobites in 1745. And a year later the government troops accidentally set fire to it, and the ruin as we see it today is all that remained. A poignant tribute to the once powerful Stuart dynasty,